Alright, hey guys, Aqua Duelist here. Sorry this video is being put up later than planned. Um, I do work on Mondays, and with it being Labor Day and terrible weather, everyone decided to pack into Mojo's for about a good 2.5, 3 hour rush around 1 o'clock. Um, so yeah, now y'all know where I work if I didn't say that. Um, But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. So essentially, what this is going to be the last video of the Dinomist little series I got going on. Um, unless I manage to film some duels, and or if I decide to do go make another Dinomist deck based off of the more control or board control like they're typically known for. Um, But this video is other tech options I would recommend if you're going for a more turbo variant, like I play. Let me get centered a little bit. Okay. Um, so first thing I'd recommend is the Mythical Beast engine. And that's consists of three Master Cerberus, two Jackal Kings, I think the name was. Essentially, it's like the chronograph, astrograph kind of engine in a sense, except where you put Master Cerberus, pitch him, and then special summon Jackal, if I remember correctly. The only Jackal can get spell counters and can be another negate on board. I would recommend, if you're following, like using my build as a template, you could replace the hand traps with them. If you notice, I play 5 hand traps in my build. I would take those out and put the Mythical Beast engine in. I just didn't happen to have it at the time and had the hand traps, said let's do it. But Master Cerberus just got reprinted in the Megatins, so he is no longer like $13, $15. He is down at like 2 to 3, and then Jackal, if I remember correctly, was around $3. So roughly somewhere in between 10 to 15, you can get the engine now, or the Mythical Beast engine. Next thing I would recommend that I actually played for a while was Speedroid Passing Glider. If you don't know what he does, he is literally a pendulum version of Cyber Dragon, effect-wise. Except he's just wind. He's level 5 wind instead of level 5 light. And if you do want to play Cyber Dragon in his place, go ahead. I just side deck Cyber Dragon. For Chimera Fleet for when I play against Gokis. Going second. I would recommend taking out Curtain Raiser in his place. And I would only run Passing Glider if you don't have Magical Breakers or Magical Abductors or not playing Magical Abductor. Next thing I'd recommend is Thunder Dragons. You pitch one for your hand, or pitch one that you have in your hand, and then literally search for 2. It's a free 2 free monsters you can pendulum summon essentially, and although you can't go into infinity with them, if I remember correctly, I think there was like a level 5 Constellar monster, I think, or rank 5 Constellar monster, I think, something like that. Or you could go into Volcasaurus. I don't really see a point to run Volcasaurus anymore, since Infinity and Nova are literally just budget friendly right now. I mean, they got reprinted as commons, so I don't really see a point to run Volcasaurus. Also, you could run Galaxy Soldier. He's a bit pricey. I know last I checked he was back at 15. When Cybernetic Horizon came out, there was a buyout on him because of all the Cyber Dragon support. So he shot from 8 back up to 15. I don't know what he's at now. I think he's still around there. Not sure. But essentially, you pitch. I think it's like you pitch a card from your hand, special summon him. Something like that. I'm not really absolutely familiar with the card. Like base, I know it's basic effect, what it does though. And one of the last things I'd recommend is he's essentially a kind of like a budget version, like a budget reverse Galaxy Soldier in a way. And it's Constellar, or not Constellar, I think, yeah. Zubin Schmale, I think is how you pronounce his name. Really weird. Yeah, Constellar Zubin Schmale. Last I checked, he's around, I think around 30-40 cents a copy. He had 2 prints, Dual Terminal and Secret, so that's pretty cool. I'm probably going to pick a place at both, because I think it's a nice little tech card to have. If he's normal or special summoned, you can add a Constellar monster from your deck to hand. So he can search himself, in a way, so he essentially can search himself. You can Pendulum summon him, get another one from the deck. So essentially, you play him, and you don't go +1 because you do play him. So you get a plus, but it brings you back up to neutral. So, but he is also a level 5 machine. So you can make Infinity with him, or you can go into Nova Infinity with him. Those are kind of like basically what I would recommend. If you're going to do a turbo variant, you could play him in a standard version, or like a standard board control variant if you wanted. That's up to you guys, but that's more of like what I feel like would be a good tech for this turbo version. I'll have another video up for you guys tomorrow. We're done with Dinomist for a while. It'll be up later in the day though, maybe in the evening. So hit that like button, subscribe, and in the comments, if you think I missed any good tech cards for this deck, leave them in the comments. I'd actually like to read what other people have to say, and this way it gives other people more ideas of what to run, of stuff they can run. Thank you guys.